Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, before I even get started, my name is Dawn Marie and I am a digital marketing strategist. If you are new to my channel, I am documenting my journey in starting a digital product business from start to finish. So on this channel and in this series, the video series that will be coming up, I'm going to share with you and take you along my journey of what I will be doing in creating a digital product, how I'm going to find people to sell that digital product to, and what exactly my overall strategy might look like. So if you want to see what that looks like and learn from me, then please do subscribe to the channel as well as like this video and leave a comment letting me know that you are joining with me. And for those who are already tuning in, hello, I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I am going to be speaking about where am I going to sell my products and why I am not going to be using Etsy, Creative Market, Gumroad, or those other digital product platforms. Now, you may have heard of Etsy, Creative Market, Gumroad as some of the platforms that you can go to easily set up an online store and start selling your digital products. But I decided for myself, and actually it was the first place that I decided to go to because my thoughts were that if Etsy, Creative Market, or Gumroad, these types of platforms have their own audience, it would be easy for me to sell my own product because all I am doing is tapping into an existing audience. And that sounds great, right? For someone who is new to digital marketing or selling digital products, you obviously want to go to that place where you know that you can easily get buyers because buyers already know the brand. They already probably have their websites bookmarked on their own browsers. The brand is familiar, it's reputable, so some of that trust can easily transfer to you as a new business. But the reason why I decided to move away from those platforms and create my own website to sell my own digital products was when I was reading the terms and conditions of Gumroad in particular. So I decided to settle on either Etsy or Gumroad. And I made an application to Creative Market, but I was denied. My application was denied. So my alternatives were Gumroad and Etsy. But when I read the terms and conditions of Gumroad, I realized that what they were explaining to me in how I am to build my store and get people to my store is exactly what I would be doing if I were to create my own website. And similarly for Etsy. Now, I did a bit of research both on Etsy and Gumroad to see how many people actually visit their website, and they already have millions of visitors on their website. So it's not a problem and it's very easy for them to get buyers because people have already found their website. Their brands are already well known. So it's very easy for them to attract people to their website. But here is where most businesses or new businesses, they get caught out. The problem with Gumroad and Etsy is that these platforms do not belong to you. So you may see content or video creators, you may have already seen it, of people who speak about Etsy canceling their stores. They are no longer selling with Etsy. Why? Because their store, even though it is their brand, doesn't really belong to them. The platform that they have built, the audience that they have built, the followers that they have gained doesn't truly belong to that individual because Etsy owns it. They are simply renting property from Etsy, and Etsy is like the landlord. They can take away that property or take away their position on that platform at any time that they want. And you as well have to abide by the terms and conditions of these marketplaces like Etsy and Gumroad, right? And another thing that I realized with Gumroad is that when I was doing research was that they were showing you how to get people to your website, to your platform on Gumroad, how to get people to your store. And the same things that I was going to do if I use my own website was the same things I would have had to do in order to build up that platform on Gumroad. So essentially, if I were to use platforms like Gumroad or Etsy, all I was doing was building up their traffic base, building up their digital assets instead of building up my own digital asset and brand. Certainly, I would have had the brand, but in terms of the audience that I would have built up on platforms like Gumroad and Etsy, because you notice if you go to Etsy, you will see people have followers, for example. If Etsy cancels your account, you no longer have access to those followers, right? If you are smart enough, and I've seen some smart digital product owners building an email list, then you could have taken some of those followers away from the Etsy platform and into your own world, into your own assets, such as your email list or your subscriber base. But if not, and it comes to the point where Etsy sends one of those emails that you just don't want to receive, then you could find yourself having spent years creating this wonderful platform where you have customers, they are coming back to your store buying over and over. And then one day all of that comes tumbling down because Etsy decided that they just didn't want you anymore, right? They canceled your store, they no longer want you, and you now have to restart building those foundations again. So rather than having to go through that, I decided I'm going to put everything on my own website, build my own digital asset, because at the end of the day, I'm thinking about creating a long-term business. And I want to make sure that I am building my business on a strong foundation that is not likely to crumble in a year or 2 years' time. And you can do that by making sure that you own the assets that you create. Because when you create a store on these platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, Creative Market, again, you are just renting. So they can take that away from you anytime. And also, when you create or build an audience on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, again, you are just renting. So you are kind of at the mercy of these giants. And when they are ready, if, for example, they decide that you are not following their rules, they can say, bye-bye, we no longer want you here, and you're going to have to start over. So I don't want any of that to happen. So I've decided to bring everything onto my own website, build my own digital assets, something that belongs to me. So I am in control and I make the rules essentially, right? I make the rules. I have my own terms and conditions, as well as what I noticed about Etsy in particular is that they were increasing their transaction fees, right? So for digital products, these are low priced products. So how much profit am I likely to make if I sell my digital product and then Etsy takes out a cut of it? These are, even though they might be small transaction fees, they do build up over time, right? So if they take out their transaction fees, which is increasing time and time again, how much profit am I going to make? So again, these are all the things that I am thinking about as I start planning my digital product business, and I'm planning for longevity and sustainability. So that's why I have decided not to create my digital product business on platforms like Gumroad, Creative Market, Etsy, or any of those other platforms that say to come and build your store or come and open a shop on our website. One, because that platform doesn't belong to me. The assets are not mine. I'm pretty much renting. I'm at the mercy of these giants. I'm subject to their transaction fees. I'm subject to their rules. And if one day they decide that I'm in breach of their rules, they can take my entire business away from me. So I would rather create things on my own that actually belongs to me, so I make my own rules. So in my next video, I want to share with you the systems that I would be using to create my own website so that it's similar, because all these places are Etsy, Creative Market, Gumroad. All they are is just a way for you to sell a way for you to host a product and sell it. So they're an e-commerce platform, and there are many different websites that offer e-commerce options to business owners like myself to host their product and start selling it. Plus, you can add it to your own domain. You can design it the way that you want it, a whole host of other things. And if you follow along with me, I'm going to show you how I'm going to get traffic to that website, how I'm going to use social media platforms as well as a blog to get traffic to, what traffic meaning people, to my website to start selling my products. And just as though Etsy, Creative Market, and Gumroad expected me as well to create and generate traffic or get people to their own websites, I'm making sure to get that traffic to my own website. So I am keeping the traffic that I have built up. That's an asset that belongs to me, and I can use it in the way that I want to use it for my own business. So I hope those who are watching this video, that if you decided that you wanted to use these platforms like Etsy, Creative Market, or Gumroad, or the other ones that are very similar to them, I hope you can see now, and it has opened your eyes as to why I won't be using them. And you may do your own due diligence and decide, maybe it's something that you won't be using either. So in my next video, I will share with you the systems that I will be using to start building and hosting these digital products. I hope you will stay tuned for that video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.